Hello, Scorpio, the Scorpion. Your keywords are I desire. I am Noelle with followtheplanets.com, also Facebook and Instagram. I read astrology and tarot. You can contact me there if you'd like a reading. Let's hop right to it. I have a lot to talk about for June. We have a lot of things going on. The big thing are the eclipses, so I'm going to start there. We've got 3 eclipses. The first one is on June 5th. And Scorpio, this is a lunar eclipse. That means it's a full moon eclipse, and something is coming to an end. Something is coming to accumulation. Something is being exposed. And this is in your second house of income, how you earn money. It's about your possessions. It's about your work ethic, your daily routines. So this is your money earned. Something is coming to an end here, and with this, there's a bit of a conflict going on during this time, and this has to do, the conflict is in the area of creativity, romance, fun, joy, playfulness, entertainment. So how you make money and this creativity and what you're creating, children as well are included in this, is just not it's not working. How you want to take action in creativity and love and romance and kids and fun and entertainment is just not, it's not happening. What I suggest that you do is, I suggest instead get organized, get a daily routine, really think about your health and your diet, get a structured system down that includes health and diet, and really try and involve your friends and groups in this. So getting online, if group activities aren't going on and where you live, you can still get online and see what's available for some sort of group activity. I would say, even going online for something that involves cooking or new ways, new recipes, and understanding nutrition a little bit more and really taking care of yourself. So I would say do that, and the best thing to do is either involve your friends or involve some sort of group, and that will really help during that eclipse. That's going to be a rough one. Then we have, on the 20th, we have a solar eclipse. That's a new moon eclipse, and read or see my video about eclipses. It'll give you suggestions on what to do, what not to do, and how to handle them. So this one here is now there's a push-pull with this, and it is in your 9th house of the big picture, big philosophy, wisdom. It's about higher education, different cultures. So a new beginning in this area of different cultures, and it has something to do with something domestic out of your home. Things like that. So how you're doing something cultural or something out of your home as a new beginning, something that's going to reach worldwide, is just going to have to be up for review again. You're just going to have to rewrite, review, redo, reanalyze this and what it is that you're trying to expand on. And the reason why you're redoing is because Mercury's in retrograde at that point. I'll go over that in a moment. And then Mercury is still retrograde by the third eclipse, which is on July 4th. And this has something to do with your career, your reputation in the community, an authority figure. It's masculine. It has something to do with structure, long term. It's older energy, and this is in communication. So something is coming to a full, coming to an end, an accumulation, again with that lunar full moon eclipse, and how you're communicating. And with Mercury still retrograde, who rules communication here, you've got to redo, and you know, this full moon is exposing something in that area, but you've got to think about redoing it and getting it more perfected or more streamlined, because it's going to shift and change. And now the good thing is that there's a very complementary aspect going on. And with this talk about an expansion of the big picture, looking into the future, culture, worldwide, higher education, those types of things that's going on in your home here, there's two things. There's an opportunity in how you want to shine with this, and there's an emotional sync, something that's very much in harmony with, both of those are with propelling you into the future. And what's great about this is, although it could be a shock and a surprise, it's grounding. It's got structure, it's got a method, it's been thought out, it's planned out, and where one wants to move fast, the other wants to move slow, but at least you've got that groundingness there that can help securely propel you into the future. And this is with a partnership. Okay, this opportunity and this synchronicity that's very helpful for you with this lunar eclipse on the 4th of July is with a partnership. And by that, it's contractual partnership, whether it be a marriage, an opportunity with a marriage. It could be a partner. It's about equality. It's some sort of contractual equal sharing partnership that's going on, that's working on that 4th of July lunar eclipse. So look for that opportunity. And now we're going to go to your ruler, which is Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. It's the planet of transformation. It's the underworld, and that's the thing about Scorpio. You're willing to go deep into the psyche and find the truth, the true meaning. And Pluto is retrograde right now. It retrogrades, I'd have to get my notes out. I believe it's about 4 months that it's going to retrograde. So it's been retrograde since April. So we have a few months. So the questions you want to ask yourself during this time and through all of June, I believe through all of July as well. We'll look at when it goes direct, but we've got several months of this. How do you want to transform your communication, your negotiation powers? How do you want to transform your intellect? How you speak or how you communicate? What is not working? What needs to end? How can you give a rebirth to the way you communicate, especially in your career? What in your career can you look to that could transform you and rebirth you in this new way of communicating. Negotiations. It could be with your siblings, it could be with your neighbors, but the overall, it's ideas, figuring things out, it's analysis. What choice of words are you using that could use a transformation? It's about expression, and it's unemotional. Okay, it's not emotional. So think of how you can transform that to make you a better human, earthling Scorpio. Okay, and we're going to move to Mercury and retrograde. Everybody knows about Mercury retrograde. It happens 3 times a year, about 3 times a year, and for 3 weeks. So June 18th, Mercury goes retrograde, and I have some notes for you to take. It goes direct on July 11th. So on June 1st, I want you to take notes on what happens that day, what you're talking about, who you're talking with, who you're writing, what are you reading, what are you doing all day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. What is going on? Especially with your mind and your words. That is going to come back again July 9th through the 14th. Okay, so just on June 1st, write what's going on. So Mercury is in retrograde. I'll tell you about that. It's in Cancer, and this for you, Scorpio, this is in your 9th house. So with it retrograde in that 9th house, the same house that the solar eclipse is on the 20th, what do you need to reanalyze, redo, retalk, rewrite, anything? Something out of your home. It's something domestic, and it's something that you might want to expand on, make worldwide, involve other cultures, do higher education. It's about wisdom. So what is going on around your home that you're going to have to redo and rewrite and refigure out and make it all for the purpose of making it better. And so that's the theme for Mercury retrograde. And then I have more dates for you to write, because we have some alignments here, and there's going to be an opportunity that comes up, and this is going to be in your, let's see, 7th house. So this is in your 7th house of partnership. There's going to be an opportunity with a partner, and this is contractual, whether it be a marriage partner or business partner or some sort of contractual partner where they're sharing, and it's a contract, and it's about equality here. So this opportunity on June 4th, I want you to write down what's talked about on this day and where an opportunity could come up. Now, it's going to be a grounding opportunity in what is going to propel you forward with this partner. Okay? So write what's talked about, write what you read, write down what you're thinking, all of that on June 4th. June 30th, it comes back again, and this time in a big way. It's going to be expanding. It's going to maybe people that this opportunity is with wants to move forward with something. It's not a good time to move forward because Mercury is retrograde then. So you don't want to do a contract necessarily. You could make steps forward, but you want to brainstorm. You want to reanalyze. That's when you're going to be able to make your move. July 20th to 22nd, you're going to be able to move forward with this Mercury is direct, it's this opportunity, and things could take off as it's a little shocking and surprise and futuristic. Okay, and that's technology, science, humanity, those type of things. And then we're going to move on to Venus. Venus is retrograde right now, and Venus is retrograde in your 8th house. So it's Venus is a part of money. It's about love, charm, grace, beauty, pleasure. Those things are being reviewed in this 8th house in transformation. So how can you transform your love? Think of ways and how can you transform how you speak about love? Venus is in the planet of love is in Gemini, which is all about communications of all types. So how can you review this way of transforming love? 8th house is the house of transformation again, and you rule this house. Scorpio. So it's about sex and intimacy, and it's about partners' resources. It's about their money that they bring in. It's about debt and taxes. But there's a death and rebirth in love that needs to take place here. And you need to think about it, read about it, journal about it, while being not really taking any action. This is a time to go inward and think about this transformation with sex, with Venus. Okay, because I have more dates to write down. So Venus is going to go direct on June 24th. And if you're following me, I had you take notes on April 9th. What happened that day? What were you thinking? Anything that happened that day could be love related, pleasure, beauty, art, something like that. What were you thinking about that day? What were you, again, you got to write all these, what are you thinking? What are you writing about? What are you reading? Who are you talking to? Write everything you're doing. All that one day, that was on April 9th, it's going to come back. June 19th to June 30th. So write on those days as well, and compare what happened on April 9th and what comes back again. Okay, that is Venus. So when Venus goes direct, you can express this newfound way of love that is transformational. It might not be really exposed until August, until Venus leaves Gemini, but then you can start taking action with love. And you may end up having 2 loves. Gemini is about 2s. So you may end up having 2 loves when Venus goes direct. And so I gave you the dates there. There are more dates to come for that. And now we're going to move on to Mars. Mars is your co-ruler, Scorpio. Mars is kind of defines your key word, I desire. So it's action, it's energy, it's spontaneity, it's leadership. So Mars is in your house of true love. So watch my videos about Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and the eclipses to help you with this. So when Venus goes direct on the 24th, it's kind of an interesting time. I'm sorry to say, Scorpio, but unless you went back to an old love during retrograde, you can go back to an old love. When Mercury, Venus, or Mars is in retrograde, you can do that. But starting something new is not really suggested. It's going to shift and change in unexpected ways. And here we have Venus retrograde until June 24th, and then Mars is in your house of true love until the 28th. So again, a little bit of a push and pull here. You may want to move forward with love and creativity and romance and sex and flirtation and children, entertainment, pleasure, having fun. Do that anyways. Do that anyways. It's not the best time to start up a romance with Venus retrograde. So I'm going to say just have fun. Just have fun with Mars in your house of true love. Just have a good time. It also includes children. It includes entertainment. So be active in those areas, and be active in areas of again, more creativity. Get creative. It's a really good time to get those drawing pencils out, paint, sing, dance, play music. Well, you know, get that guitar back out. Get on the, if you love the computer and do graphic arts or whatever it is, get creative during this time. I'm going to say that would be your best bet, Scorpio. It's not really the best time for love, but get active in entertainment and doing things that you enjoy that are playful and creative. And you could also gain some spirituality out of that. It's in Pisces, so something spiritual. So being active in spirituality as well. So meditating and yoga, and going on nature trips. And I used to meditate when I would run, things like that. So that's pretty much all we have here. I gave you your notes on what to take so you know what's to come. And good luck with everything, Scorpio. Followtheplanets.com. I read astrology and tarot. All right, thank you.